in the cafeteria, and he says to the other person on the other end of the line, bring me a coffee. The voice on the other end of the line says to him, fool, do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to the CEO of this company. For sure, you must have hit the wrong extension. You wanted the cafeteria, probably. He realized the bitter mistake he made. So he shouts back, and he says, fool, do you know who you're talking to? And the CEO says, no. He says, thank you, and he hung up the phone. The Rebbe does know who he's talking to. We're not going to hide. We're not going to play any shtick. We're not going to get away with it. The Rebbe knows very, very clear who's making the shtick and who is not, and who's calling whom fool. I'm going to leave you because Rav Mendel Futterfass, I think it's worth mentioning this, Rav Mendel Futterfass always said that Chassidim have a special mission in life. Rav Mendel Futterfass said that hunters that go out to hunt, especially when they want to get the polar bears who hibernate, they have no way getting a hold of them. How do you get a hold of them? He says the hunter brings along with him little dogs. And the hunter lets these dogs run towards these bears. And the dogs come in to the hiding place, to the hibernation of the bear. And to use Rav Mendel's words, kitzel medal. And the bears obviously can't sit calmly there, so they go out, and the hunter shoots them. And Rav Mendel always said, Chassidim sind dem Rebbe's Hinterlach. We have to go out into the world and kitzel the world, so to speak. Get the world to think twice where they are. The Rebbe also knew whether these people are ready for it or not, and the Rebbe told us clearly, the world is ready for us. Everything in the world was created so that Mashiach should be able to reveal himself. The whole world was definitely created for the Rebbe, and it is our task, and it is our job to be able to go out into the world and bring them to the Rebbe. And it makes no difference who you are. You know, in Russia, there used to be the government would go ahead and look for people because they used to bring them into the army. And when they needed everybody to the army, people would run away, people would hide. So they used to go around from house to house, sometimes searching for people that were glad dodgers. And one day, there was a whole family sitting and reminiscing, and they were kabanging together, and a knock on the door comes about, and everybody knew that that was the government looking for the grab dodgers. And everybody ran away and hid. One ran into the closet, the other one ran into the bed, everybody hid. There was an 85-year-old Zayda there too. And he also ran and he hid. When the soldiers went through the whole house, they found nobody. They all came out. When they came out, they sat back down by the table. And the younger generation asked the Zayda, he says, Mela, we ran away and we hid because we knew that we will be drafted and who wants to go to the army. But you, 85 years old, why did you run away for? Why did you hide? And he says, very simple and very trivial, so it makes no difference what your age are. We need the young, the we need them all. We need the young, we need the old, we need everybody. And it is time for each and every one of us to ask ourselves, Ayeka, what have we done till now to bring the Geula closer, to make the world know who the Rebbe is, what the Rebbe's role in the world is, and how the rest of the world can get closer to the Rebbe. More than that, I don't know that we could do, but less than that, we dare not do. And if we do that, we will be zeiche. as we're going to be reading in the Torah in the next few weeks, Uvenei Yisrael Yoitzim B'Yod Roma V'Rosh Tevet Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach Yechi Adeinu Mereinu Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach L'Yolam V'Rez Yechi Adeinu Mereinu Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach L'Yolam V'Rez Yechi Adeinu Mereinu Rabbeinu Melech HaMoshiach L'Yolam V'Rez. I just want to tell you, people always ask, why in 770 do you say Yechi 500 times a day? Our MC says 600 times a day, but we say it a lot of times. And the answer is very simple. I told these people that it's very simple. The Rambam says in Bikurim, the Rambam says that almost by every move that someone brought to Bikurim, he had to say Harei Ze Bikurim. And the Rambam asks, why do you have to say it so many times? I mean, it's Bikurim. You say it the first time, when you start doing a mitzvah, you say L'Shem Yichud, you make a bracha, you don't keep on saying it the whole time. Why do you have to keep on saying Harei Ze Bikurim? And the Rambam says, K'dei lahoitzin in aminim. That's what he says. People developed at the time who were laughing and mocking of the whole thing, and therefore the Rambam says you have to say it every step. You got to keep on screaming Harei Ze Bikurim. Maybe if those people, and I don't want to give names to anybody in titles, would begin to realize that everybody has to say Harei Ze Bikurim, and in our case, Yechi, then we wouldn't have to scream 1,000 times because the Rebbe will be standing with us together, taking us out of Golus. L'chaim.
Rav Kalmanson, Rav Sholom Ber der Mondweg, a Sefer mit der Gdosha. 2 Jahre zurück bin ich gewählt auf der Kohl, es dort mit voran, Erev Shabbat gehen nach heute verschiedene Alonim, jeder Chug, geht doch ein Tag Alonim, aber gedenkt von dem Chug, von der Badi Yosef, schreiben sie auch einmal so, der Nossi Adei und der Mesher Rabbeinu Shebedor. Nicht nur Bemele, sondern sie genommen die ganze Sprache unserer. A Kopf von ihm, Bekesha, was wir gehört früher, von Rav Kalmanson, ich habe gleich stark von dem Rem Sabot, ich kann am Morgen vor der Monen, dem Rem Zetlach, Bekesha mit Tevet, und das hat verbunden mit dem Indien. Ich sagte, zu angeben der Mischbett und man getracht, bis zu zugehen zum Mischbett, und der Rebbe, die geben die Weg, wie er sei, und von der sind noch, wenn er selber da bei uns, also nicht verstanden, und geprüft auf der anderen Welt, und der Rebbe hat mir geschrieben, Kamo Zetlach. Ein Zettel gewinnt, der Rebbe hat mir gesagt, dass wie kommt es, als was sagt, was hat er schon gelegt, bei Goy, beim George, steht in Sachen, dass man dem noch auch nicht powerful sein. Und der zweite Zettel gewinnt, als wegen den Linien, als was der Rebbe sagt, die das Meter. Und der Rebbe hat ja mal geteilt, was der Linie von der Rebbe. Und eine Kunde, was der Rebbe hat ja mal gesagt, was der Geher in Linioneno, der Rebbe hat ja mal gesagt, hat Rav Sholom sagen, als der Rebbe kann sagen, eine Sache und eine nach Meter sagt. Und der Rebbe hat ja mal geschrieben, als er immer so sagt, dass wir nicht sehen, darf man immer reinlegen, in der Reich beim Chess. Abgedeckt hat der Rebbe sich gut gedrückt. Mit Bemele, ich habe verstanden, ich habe das, kommt ein Tevet, na Yom Bemele nicht so mit Nasim, ist doch die Reue von ein Tevet, dass der Rebbe Björn wohl gesprochen ist, als Bubachayim, als Erfolg von Rebben, ist das Nitzri und das ist Gekschüttel. Ich bemele, dass der Rebbe sagt, dass das Gerät und erhöht gehen zu der Welt. Und wir kaufen sein Zurück der Gehüller, ist das die Sache der Erfolg von ein Tevet, der Jonte. Was der Rebbe aus dem Allein Gewehr gewinnt, was ist das der einzige Jonte von der Rebbe Gewehr gewinnt, wie der Reino, und nicht Chassidim noch der Rebbe, ist das der Jonte von ein Tevet, ist doch sicher, jetzt ist die Zeit, wir können Achlot des Tevet, hast du mit Chadik sein, sagt der Rebbe, ja, gesagt, in der Linie von Achotes und Mayones, und in die Sprache, die haben uns gerät, hast du die haben uns das angeben, die Skupes von Beis Hamikdash Ashlishi, von Binyan Beis Hamikdash Ashlishi.